Welcome to another episode of The Unexpected Detour, where in life detours are inevitable. I'm your host, Frances Hammond, and here we talk about the many detours of life. If you haven't heard about Anchor by Spotify, it's the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place. Let me explain. Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcasts right from your phone or computer. When hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcasts on listening platforms like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. And best of all, Anchor is totally free. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. This is your host, back with you today on this beautiful Sunday with another episode. And this one we couldn't call a detour, but we could call it something that we need to watch with our mouth because that tongue is ratchet, very ratchet. I'm going to start with this quote. Watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Watch your words, for they become actions. Watch your actions, for they become habits. Watch your habits, for they become your character. Watch your character, for it becomes your destiny. End quote. And this is by Lao Tzu. Words can either heal us or break us. We use them to build one another up. We use them to tear each other down. The words that we so easily use roll off that tongue, attacking from all angles. They fly here, they fly there, never caring who they will hit and how they'll make a person feel. We use words to get things that we want in life. We use the tongue to destroy our children's self-esteem. We can speak words that can destroy a person, leaving them to feel useless and unwanted. We can say things out of anger because the triggers have caused us to lose self control. We have all been in that space where our words are used in the most thoughtless ways. Words that can never be retracted because once they are spoken, the damage has been done. That tongue is the culprit behind those hurtful or kind words. So, in other words, we can use them to hurt and we could use them to build up. Before you spoke, and that thought, before you spoke, the thought was already in your mind. Your tongue's delivery is like a sword that can destroy or soothe a person's spirit. And I wanted to talk about words because I remember growing up how I would be around people, adults, and they loved to call children stupid. Things that they did, it was stupid. Now, mind you, you're telling your child that what they're doing is stupid. So they take this along with them in life and they believe that they're stupid. Just think about it. We label people, we give them labels here, labels there, and we might think it in our mind, but then we actually give them these labels where they hurt these people or hurt your children. Actually, you know who we give labels to? Ourselves. Because we can lift ourselves up and we can lift ourselves down. So we label our own selves. We'll say that we are this and we are that instead of affirming the good things about us. And I believe that the reason why a lot of people don't know about affirming good things about us is because they were surrounded about all this negativity where people would just put them down instead of building them up. Me, as a single parent, I promised myself that I would never use that word stupid with my son. And never once did I. Never once, because I didn't think it was appropriate. I didn't want him to have a label with that word. And I know There are times when I say things and hey, I will go and I will have a dress rehearsal. And I mean a real dress rehearsal. I will stand in that mirror and I will be like, oh, this is how I'm going to say it because I don't want to hurt so and so's feelings. So it could be an incident that happened like about a week ago. And I don't address it right then and there. And because my mind is all over the place, I have all the words written down, but by the time the delivery of that comes, it never comes out the same way because I'm finding out, although you've rehearsed it, and when it's time to deliver it, that anger that you have festered for the whole week comes out the way you wanted it to come out, leaving that person damaged, damaged and hurt. And I'm not going to say that you haven't been there because I have been there. I don't know about the dress rehearsals, but for me, that's how I handled it. I did my little dress rehearsal because I thought it was going to be something. So I had to stop that. And so I was looking in the Bible and I found another verse. And this verse is from James 3:5 from the Message Bible. And it says, it only takes a spark, remember, to set a forest fire. A careless or wrongfully placed word out of your mouth can do that. By our speech, we can ruin the world, turn harmony to chaos, throw mud on a reputation, send the whole world up in smoke, and go in smoke with it. Smoke right from the pit of hell. That's the Message Bible. And I've come to the conclusion that a lot of times that we say things because we're hurt. We're saying what we feel because somebody hurt us. So we're hurting the other person. And because those words hurt us, we want to hurt the next person. And that's what I see with parents. You know, their parent or an adult hurt them. So this is the behavior that they have gotten, and they want to hurt the children. So my advice to me and everybody else who's listening is to really watch your words. And I'm learning if I don't have anything nice to say, it's best if I just be quiet, keep my mouth quiet, and not say anything. This way, I won't hurt anybody's feelings, because words, you can go back and forth where you can tear each other apart and it'll be a war of the words and everybody leaves hurt. So we don't want to do that. We want to, if possible, try and to get along with each other. So, and that's why I said we've harmed others, we've harmed ourselves with the words that we have spoken, and now is the time to stop. If you don't think it, you won't say it. Interesting, right? So that's that thought coming to your mind, triggering down to that mouth. You open up that mouth and that tongue just spews it out without you thinking or just addressing the situation as it comes. So I'm going to end with this quote. Open quote: talk with your mind before you talk with your tongue. Close quote, anonymous. And I will see you soon this month. I know I was supposed to come on the 16th, but I decided to do it today because I have an interview on the 20th. So I will see you then on the 20th. And don't forget, in life, detours are inevitable. If you have enjoyed any of my episodes on the unexpected detour, please remember to share and like with a friend. Sharing is caring. And you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Unexpected Detour with a Heart. If you would like to be a guest on here and tell us of your unexpected detours, you can contact me at the unexpected detour 17 at Gmail. I look forward to hearing from you so we can talk about your unexpected detours.